Why, hello there everyone, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and I'm back. And yes, I didn't really upload much yesterday because I was actually busy with my work as the Kumo Sensei, so I had to go and work out in the field. But anyhow though, there has been a lot of stuff I did not cover on this channel, and the reason why is because a lot of stuff has been announced for next year, and a lot has happened. And hello there Marco, it's been a while, but glad to see that you're alive and well. Oh man. But without further ado, there is some stuff I want to talk about in terms of some anime and whatnot. And this one is pretty much one that I really want to talk about, but I never had time to talk about it. Let me see if I can bring it up. Alrighty. This right here. Boy oh boy, the misfit of the Demon King Academy Season 2. I find this pretty interesting, man, because the new voice actor, though, God almighty. What do you expect from this year fall season? Actually, the only thing I'm looking forward to, Marco, for this year, like the fall season, Chainsaw Man. I know I have really high expectations for Chainsaw Man. That is my go-to for this fall because everyone's talking about it. And man, I watched the trailer like 3 times. Like most of the times when it comes to anime trailers, I just watch it once and I'm like, I'm good. But Chainsaw Man, I have watched it so many times. 3 times just plain watching, and then like 20 times just breaking it down, just looking at it. But man, I'm very hyped. This season as well for the summer was pretty good too. Made in Abyss season 2, High School of the Elite season 2. Great stuff overall. There has been so much anime this season and next season. Like I don't have time to watch it all, but I'm trying my best. It's very amazing, isn't it? I saw this article, I'm reading it right now. Details. It is surprising, Tatsuhisa Suzuki. This most last comment are about Bleach. Man, okay, when it comes to Bleach, I'm gonna be honest, I'm very skeptical at this point. I've heard that Crunchyroll has lost the licensing rights to Bleach, and I believe it's going to Disney now, I believe. And Disney is heavily censoring a lot of animes. Not to mention, like, they do a lot of bad stuff for anime. I don't know why Disney wants in on the anime profit, but I really love Bleach though, but it concerns me because the question I have is, will they do Bleach justice? Well, let me search up Bleach 2022. God. IMDb. Okay, this IMDb is not the best place, but I'm very concerned because it's the problem I have is for certain is what scares me is the fact that Crunchyroll doesn't have the licensing to it. I believe it went to Disney. I could be wrong, but I pray to God that Bleach is actually good. Maybe it will be, but I gotta wait and see when the anime comes in. Oh, 7 Deadly Sins. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh. Marco, oh man, I know that pain. 7 Deadly Sins Season 3. Oh my god, that was bad. Oh my gosh. God almighty. This is... Oh man. This is like the most... Yeah, that is infamous without a doubt. God, that... The Escanor fight. This is what happens when you don't put your love and passion into an anime project. I believe Netflix actually tried to polish this scene up between Escanor and Meliodas, but it still wasn't good. But man, I understand the pain of bad anime or bad animation in general. This is made by Studio Dean this season. Well, the same creators as Konosuba, I believe. Now, yeah, Studio Dean, that's right. See, right here. Oops. Studio Dean does a good job of comedy animes, but when it comes to action animes such as Seven Deadly Sins and the original Fate Stay Night, I believe, it's pretty bad. 2006. Okay. I actually... Man, this is crazy. Fate Stay Night. This to me was like... Oh, I'm getting nostalgia from it. I think, Studio, Ufotable, the creators of Illuminated Blade Works, they should actually remake this original Fate Stay Night. Because this is actually the original Fate Stay Night, in my opinion, Marco, is probably one of my favorite routes in the Fate series. There's Heaven's Feel, Illuminated Blade Works, and then the original. This too, I love the original Fate Stay Night route, but the anime was garbage. Like, oh man, Studio Dean really screwed it up. It is just sad. I can go on days and days about the Fate series, but I think the best Fate series, in my opinion, 100%. I really like Parody Season. Fate Carnival you're talking about, I believe? What was it? Fate Carnival? The thing you're talking about this, right? The Carnival Phantasm. I never actually watched this, if you're talking about this, Marco. I do know that it is a great series because the Fate fans really love it. Yeah, I need to check this out. It's kind of funny because I love the GIFs. Yeah. The GIFs is what I love. I use it all the time. Which one is it? This, I think it was this one here. Is it this one? It's this one, but this one's not moving. But you get the gist though. I love Fate series, but Fate Zero is by far the best. Like, if you're talking about pure action within the Fate series, Fate Zero has it all. This is like the go-to Fate, but at the same time, it kind of spoils itself. But, God, I love Fate so much. But then they started getting crazy with all the spin-offs and stuff. Like, what was it? Fate something, I don't really remember. There's so many Fate series, but man, does anime change a lot. I haven't talked about this too, another rom-com series. I'm a big fan of I love romance animes. But I have to say, like, a lot of recent animes and light novels that I've read and manga as well, the romance is not that good. There's very few that is good. And someone actually asked if I should talk about this series, and I didn't because I felt like I read the summary to this, but it felt like what's that one series? It felt like another anime, but I read the light novel. I only read like the first page or so. Was it Jaywalker or J novel? Not really worth my money, but it's crazy. And this one here is actually surprising though. The misfit of the Demon King and whatnot. Gosh, but Fate. This Fate Stay Night will always have a special place in my heart. Like this despite the bad animation from the original Fate Stay Night. Did you ever read the light novel? The light novel. You talking about Fate Stay Night, Marco? Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you mean, if you're talking about Fate Stay Night, I believe you mean the visual novel. Now, I don't know about the light novel, but you're talking about Fate. Oh, any novel? Okay. Yes, I do read light novels, but I'm very specific about what I read. When it comes to light novels, I say 60 to 70% of everything I read that is light novel related is strictly romance. And the reason why is because I feel like when it comes to stuff like this, like romance and stuff, it works better in light novel form than it does in manga or anime. And then in terms of action light novels, Arifureta light novel. I know people always talk about the anime, but when it comes to Arifureta, the light novel is god tier, in my opinion. Like, it is a really good light novel. The web novel is decent, but the light novel is polished. This is probably like my go-to action light novel. This, what else? What else do I read? I did Mushiko Tensei. When the anime came out, I only read like half of the first volume. There's a lot, man. Like, Mushiko Tensei has a lot going in. I'll be honest, when people say this is the like the original isekai, I believe it. The world building in this light novel is ginormous. It's like reading Lord of the Rings. It's a lot to catch up on. But 86 though, this is probably one of my favorite light novels to read. I think the anime is pretty good though. In my opinion, if you like the more military side of things, then the light novel for 86 is probably what you want to read. But if you just want to actually enjoy light novels or something as it is, then probably Arifureta. But the anime is really good. It is a different take, in my opinion, on 86. It's very similar, but it's less military focused, and it focuses more on. Well, it does focus on the human character and pretty much that aspect, but this is probably another light novel I recommend. I've also read Goblin Slayer too, but I'll be honest, Goblin Slayer is I feel bad no one's watching. That's okay, man. IDK is all good. We'll try it. Definitely. What you call it? If you can't afford to read the light novels because you don't want to pay, then you can read the web novels. The web novels are free and they're posted online. Just Google it and it's pretty good. The only difference between web novels and light novels is that light novels tend to be more polished and a bit edited out to be much more clean. But web novels do a good job. I've had, in terms of light novels, Goblin Slayer is very interesting. The anime, the manga, and the light novels have very different, dark, subtle tones. Like it is so bizarre. Someone asked me, like, I asked, oh, my friends like I should get into Goblin Slayer, and the manga, the anime, and the light novels and the web novels are all different. It's the same in terms of the story and events, but the tone and how it interprets goblins and the goriness is so vast. It is like mind-boggling. Of the three, though, I actually just prefer. Though I I might I can't decide what I like better. They're all good though. Definitely check out Goblin Slayer. What other light novels do I like? Man, I like the slow life stuff, but when it comes to slow life light novels, they work much better in anime form than they do in light novel form, in my personal taste. I've had read so many light novels and web novels at this point. It is pretty bizarre. I think I'm gonna get hated when I say this, but I think one of the most underinterpreted animes of any novel is Overlord. Are you American? Yes, I'm American. That is that's where I'm born, in America. But I speak two languages though, and I could really. And I'm trying to learn my third language as well. My dad is actually trilingual, so my dad actually speaks three languages, but I can only speak two. So my third language I would really like to try and learn is Japanese. Japanese is my third language I'm trying to learn, and if possible, I would really like to learn a fourth language as well. My whole family, we're bilingual, obviously, because we live in America and we're Asian. But a lot of us is trying to learn our third language. Eyes Wallow Come, just released yesterday. I never heard of that. Hold up. Sorry, I was. Hmm. Oh, how dare you, Sal? Oh my god, I got it. Oh man, Sal, you son of a gun! How dare you? I saw that. Damn, I got it's like the D's nuts. Oh, oh man, I laugh. That is funny. Hold up, guys. Let me fix. There it goes. Uh, IDK. We share the same drink, but I do have multiple. But yeah, back to what I was saying, guys. In terms of yeah, my mind is a bit boggled. But anyhow, though, learning a new language is pretty I wouldn't say it's complicated, but it just takes time. But I really do love Overlord, though. I think like Overlord's light novel and web novel is god tier. If you never read what, like, the best way to explain it is like conquering the world, but man, does it fall short on the anime. Especially, dang, you know, if you're a big fan of Overlord and you had never read the light novels or the web novels, I promise you, this is what I will call a god tier experience. Like, the anime cuts off so many things to save time that, like, there are some characters that are literally not even in the anime. Oh no, or that there's some weird girls. Oh man, there's a lot in Overlord. The anime really cuts off a lot of the details though. I think the best way to explain Overlord, it feels like D&D. That's the best way to explain it. It's like D&D in anime form. Man, well, my favorite light novel that I've read that is romance, not action, but just romance, is probably Snafu. Snafu, in my opinion, is a really solid romance light novel. It's not that it's good, but in terms of romance, it's like the most realistic. I feel like in terms of dating and like, I don't know if anyone has ever dated before, but this is probably the closest you can get into like a realistic relationship to a degree. I feel like anime fantasizes way too much, man. Anime fantasizes a lot of stuff, and I think romance series is way too fantasized. It is crazy. I personally will read this again, but this to me is not really a worth second read. I think it's better if you're going blind. I think it works better that way. The anime is good though, I won't lie. I really do love the anime. But it doesn't really do as good as the light novels in my opinion. I think if you're watching any anime that is based off a light novel, a visual novel, or a game, or sometimes even a manga, I think it's better if you just read the original source. I think Re:Zero is like the only thing I would consider that it's okay to watch the anime. Because I have to say, Re:Zero's anime is god tier. It is like, I wouldn't say it's exactly like the light novel, but my damn god is it good. It is a great anime and a great light novel and a great web novel. And probably a great manga too. I never read the manga, so I can't say, but god, is this is like perfection. Oh my goodness. The funny thing is, I'm not even caught up with the light novel. I think I stopped on volume 4. Volume 4 or was it volume? I don't remember. I don't know. What are your top 5 animes? Okay, mine are Steins Gate, King of Ashura, Death Note, Konosuba JoJo. Well, you want to know my top 5? My top 5 favorite animes as of now. I can't really think of it, but my number 1 will always be Steins Gate. Steins Gate is my number 1 favorite anime of all time. Because that is perfection in my opinion. And then the rest, I don't really have 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because really anime to me, it changes based on my mood. But my number 1 will Steins Gate. That's my all-time favorite anime of all time. Some people might say mine's is Evangelion. I love Evangelion, but at the same time, I feel like it's too convoluted. Like, there is too many retellings of that for me to actually enjoy it now. But Steins Gate will always be my number 1 favorite anime of all time. 2, 3, 4, and 5, those will always change. Steins Gate is the best thing that is created on planet Earth. Agreed. God, I love Steins Gate. Steins Gate is like the perfection of anime. The only downside to Steins Gate for a lot of people is that it actually takes time for the series to actually get going. But after like 13 episodes in, it really pushes out like crazy, and I love that. The visual novel is amazing too. I love the visual novel. It is such a beautiful art style. It cannot be denied. Scientific animes are the best. Majority of them are good. Now I won't say all of them are good, but the majority of them are at least interesting. But Steins Gate, they got to figure it out. There's not a single wasted character in this series, and it's surprising because normally Normally in animes or anything in general, there's a throwaway character, but Steins Gate actually utilizes pretty much every character they have to an extent. It's kind of like ReZero. I think ReZero and Steins Gate are I love those two. They're similar because they time travel and they utilize all their characters they have. Like, if there is a number 2 on my list, it will probably be ReZero. But number 1 is Steins Gate. Steins Gate Zero, a lot of people didn't like Steins Gate Zero, but I actually thought it was necessary. Steins Gate Zero to me is like, it bridges the gap between the finale of not season 1, but the first Steins Gate. You get what I'm saying? Very great series though. Rentaro Okabe, my man. I love this dude. I like how he's not some OP character. He's just some regular guy who just cares about his friends and whatnot. I wish Steins Gate gets a continuation. I don't know, man. I feel like there's not really much you can go on from here for Steins Gate, because I feel like the way it ended is perfection. I feel like if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's the vibe I'm really getting from Steins Gate. So I think I would just leave it as is, but I wouldn't mind for more content. What was it? Chaos Head, was it? The Steins Gate universe is pretty interesting. I think this takes place in the same universe too. Steins Gate, Chaos Head, and what was the other one? The Steins Gate, what was it? Robotics Note? I think that's what it was. I believe all of these takes place in the same universe as Steins Gate. Somebody said that, but I don't know if that's true or not. Don't quote me on that, guys. I only know what I know. There's also another series, I forgot. I know the artist. The artist was Paco, but I don't remember what the Chaotic 9 or something like that. Chaotic 9 or something. I don't remember. Something 9. I don't know. I'm trying. I heard something called Denegate is gonna get. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're talking about either. I'm just as confused as you are, but this is a really big universe, quote unquote. Occultic 9, that's the other one that's also part of the universe as well. Occultic 9 is such a shame. The anime is bad, but this to me has so much potential, but the anime, oh my god, it's bad. I believe this is also a tie-in as well for the Steins Gate universe, Occultic 9. But the visual novel is actually really good, in my opinion. It's not as good as Steins Gate, but it's good. But the anime itself is pure garbage. I have never seen an anime this bad in my life. Like, it's just rushed. But man, do I love Occultic 9. But I believe those 4 or 5 ties into one same universe. There's a lot to unravel within the Steins Gate franchise. My favorite character of all time. There are 2 categories for me. One is the ladies. The second is the husbandos, the boys. So, my favorite female character of all time in anime. I can't think of one. As of now, I can't think of one because they come and go. But my favorite male protagonist of all time. This is going to shock a lot of people. And a lot of people is going to hate this, but don't hate me for saying this. But my favorite male protagonist is Asta from Black Clover. And this is a really it's a really hot take, honestly. And the reason why it's a hot take is because the only reason why I like Asta is because he's the only regular guy in the entire series of Black Clover, if you think about it. Everyone has magic but him. But there's one defining attribute that I really like about him. And that one attribute is the fact that he's not born special. I feel like when it comes to male protagonists in anime, no matter what it is, I feel like they're all born with a given gift of being overpowered. Like Naruto has the Nine Tails, Ichigo and Bleach has his Hollow, and Luffy has his Devil Fruit, and Asta, like, he doesn't really have much of anything, honestly. And I like how they, I don't know how to explain it, but I like the beginning. I think the beginning of Black Clover is what really makes me like Asta as a character. Because, like, I feel like protagonists, they build them up and they break them down, like, very far into the series. But when it comes to Asta, they break him down at the beginning, and then they build him back up, with Yuno being his rival. But thank God, Asta is a different take on the shonen protagonist. I really do love Asta. I think the anime is debated here and there, but in terms of character development, he's like standard shonen protagonist, in my opinion. Like, every time I look at Asta, the first thing I think of is myself. Like, he's not special by any means, but it's just the fact that his work ethic he has probably the best work ethic in everyone in Black Clover. I can't think of any shonen, like any character in Black Clover that works as hard as Asta. But that's just my opinion. Now, from female protagonist, I can't think of one. Who's my favorite female protagonist in anime? That is, honestly, I don't really have a favorite female protagonist at the moment, because I feel like, okay, I'm not trying to be sexist when I say this, but there's not really a good female protagonist that I like at the moment. And the reason why is because I feel like anime, they keep catering towards more of male protagonists being OP and not really female protagonists. That's why any single time I see a female protagonist as a main character in an anime, I tend to get really excited, because the first thing that comes to my mind is, finally, this might be a chance for me to have a favorite waifu, but not really at the moment. I feel like... Hold up, guys. Just give me 1 second. Someone's knocking at my door. Give me like 5 seconds. Okay, hold on. But sorry, I'm back. But yeah, that's my personal opinion, though. If there's a female protagonist you do like, I would really like to check them out, because there's a lot of great female characters, but not one that I personally like can connect with. And trust me, I've been through hell and back, and I still can't find the one I like personally. Favorite character is Accelerator, bro. I don't know why, but the dude... Yo! God, Accelerator. Dang, I forgot all about Accelerator, dude. From the Index series. Accelerator is such an amazing character. He's just OP for being the sake of OP. This guy actually gets a character arc. That is the most surprising part. you would you don't think that when you first meet Accelerator in the Index series, you really just think of him as this douchebag that just OP, but he actually goes through a character arc. It is crazy. That's the one thing that the Index and the Railgun series surprises me about. Characters actually get their own character arcs. It is bizarre. And then you like Ren from Naruto. Ren, in my opinion, is such a tragic character. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad for Ren. Like, and Obito, oh my gosh. I feel like when it comes to antagonists and villains, Naruto has the best villains, in my opinion. Because every single villain in Naruto has some sort of character arc. And man, Obito's is the most tragic. Like, I actually feel bad for Obito. That guy went through hell and back. And I feel like everything in his life just goes wrong. It's only towards the very end, like, when he dies, that he actually fixes, like, some shit up. It's just... Ren and Obito is a real tragic, though. It's like, man, rest in peace, Ren. That's all I can say. I trust Boruto to become God tier. Man, I wonder... yeah, everybody's waiting for Boruto Shippuden whenever that happens, man. Because, like... God almighty, everyone's waiting. I think Boruto, okay, I'll be honest, Boruto, in my opinion, is not as good as Naruto Shippuden. But I believe it has potential. The question is, how good will it be in comparison to Naruto Shippuden? It's hard to say. Boruto is mid, but time skip I shall trust. I mean... hey, I don't know, man. I don't want to say Boruto is bad, but it doesn't really live up to Naruto right now. But I think it'll get there at some point. Everyone's still waiting. It's hard to say because there's not much to go on. You know, Shonen Jump at the moment, though, there's not really much going on with Shonen Jump as well, I believe. Hold up. Dun dun. What's One Piece, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Punch Man. My Hero Academia. I totally forgot about My Hero Academia. Was it season... what season was it? Season 7? Or season 6? But the best arc of it was when they tried out of time eating Steins Gate a lot. I thought that was actually really heart touching though. Boruto meeting young Naruto, and they also meet Jiraiya as well. I thought that was so cool because, like, Boruto is basically kind of like I don't want to say a spitting image, but a similar image to Naruto, Kid Naruto that is. So to see them meet was pretty cool. And I think the greatest part of it all was that they met Jiraiya. Like, goddamn, I totally miss Jiraiya though. Season 6 of My Hero. I believe, yeah, season 6 was announced, but a lot of people don't really like My Hero Academia as much now for some reason. It's kind of sad, honestly. I think My Hero Academia is a decent series, actually. But I think what really struggles it is the fact that it kind of takes a while to get to where it needs to be. Because there are so many characters in Class 1A that, like, every single character here needs a setup to get to where they are now. And I think that's what really pushed, like, the anime back, especially with Season 5. with a hero provisional license, was it? It really hurt the series a lot. You know, you haven't watched My Hero Academia yet? You should check it out whenever you can. But on the topic of adult Sasuke meeting Itachi, stopping small Sasuke, if that ever happened, I think it will cause too much of a time paradox. I think that's why it will literally cause a huge time paradox in the Naruto timeline. I think that's why they just left it as is, like with Jiraiya and young Naruto, because it would be crazy if that happened. Well, in terms of My Hero Academia, though, it's the manga is pretty decent, but I heard that actually the manga is divisive right now. But Dr. Stone, though, I don't know if you ever watched Dr. Stone, but I think the anime is pretty good. But it's the what ifs. IDK, the what ifs, man. I watched season 1 Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is actually a really interesting anime because I feel like it takes a different approach to the typical shonen anime. There is actually one nitpick I have about Dr. Stone, and it becomes prevalent as the series goes on because I read the manga entirely. Like, the manga is completed. I read it all. And I have to say it's not as good as when it started. That's just all I gotta say. Kaguya-sama Love is War. Man, I actually really like this series, Kaguya-sama. I believe it's the story is concluding in terms of the manga. It is crazy how great this romance series is. It's kind of sad because a lot of romance series, they get canceled early on, and very few will make it to the very end. This is one of those cases where it does make it to the very end. And I was just so surprised because that's the reason why I don't really read as much romance series anymore, because a lot of them will get canceled like halfway through. But this one actually lasted. I believe the manga, I don't know what's the final volume of the series, but I do know that it's concluding, or it probably already concluded, but this is probably one of the very few that I think will last to the end of time as a decent romance series, because it actually took its time. Spy Family, huh? Well, Marco, I love Spy Family too. Spy Family is a great series. It is such a different take on the show. I think that's the one thing I love about modern Shonen Jump. I feel like when it comes to Shonen Jump, they're starting to do different outtakes of stuff. Spy X Family is less of shonen and more of a family fun series, and I actually love it. It's different from like One Piece and whatnot. Yes, the action scenes is cool, but man, does it... The family part is why I love it the most. I want to skip 2 months for Bleach. Yo, I love Bleach too, but I'm Bleach. You should start Spy Family after Kaguya. It's great. Licensing. This is the thing that scares me, guys, about Bleach, like that we was talking about earlier. The streaming license was acquired by Disney. Originally, Crunchyroll was licensing Bleach, but Disney Plus took it from them. So what this probably means was that somewhere along the line, Disney Plus caught on to Bleach's return and paid a heck ton of money to allow the streaming rights to Bleach. So now Disney Plus owns Bleach. This is actually a cautious red flag for me because for those who don't know, Disney Plus, when it comes to anime, they tend to either censor stuff or change it quite a bit. People might pirate like Bleach just to avoid Disney Plus. Everyone's really concerned. Even I am too. So I'm just waiting for Bleach to come back in October so I can see what the final product is and if it's justice or not. I'm praying to God that Bleach gets its justice because Bleach's conclusion was not really that good, but I believe there was an after story of the novels. I don't really know what novels it is, but there are sequel novels that happen after Bleach. But I hope they include those as well into the anime because I feel like Bleach's manga, the conclusion was not really that good. Because I always wonder, like, what happened to Grimjaw and everybody else? Like, especially the Arrancar in Bleach. I feel like the Arrancar had no conclusion whatsoever in the actual anime. I mean, they jump in for one scene in the manga and then they just disappear. So I was like, god damn it. My favorite thing of Bleach is the Arrancar. I love the Arrancar, man. All of them are cool because they're such unique concepts. Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto, the big three, which two of them are gone, and then One Piece is concluding pretty soon. Ikoria is my favorite. Love that guy. Man, his fight with Vasto Lorde Ichigo was amazing. That hollow form was nice. I love One Piece, man, but god dang, it's crazy. Kaido. Fight. The Vasto Lorde OST is top tier. It is top tier. That's like the best motivational music to have whenever you're feeling low. Man, I love One Piece, but I have to admit, I feel like it was kind of lacking for this Kaido fight, but I still do love it though. And now Luffy's officially coming to a close. There's one more arc, and then pretty much it's over for One Piece. One Piece is such a hard series to watch because there's over 1,000 episodes and whatnot. It is crazy. This is what I call true dedication just to get into the series. I still can't watch Red film on sites. One Piece Red. Everyone's really talking about this series. I mean, this movie. Especially, what you call it? The music. I watch 20 episodes of One Piece daily, lol. That's actually really good. If you can watch 20 episodes of One Piece in a single day, you're going to get caught up pretty quickly. You'd be surprised at like how fast you can watch One Piece with 20 episodes a day. Boy, the cosplay though. The cosplay for this is amazing. What's her name? The #1 cosplayer in the world and whatnot. She made a cosplay of Uta, and man, it's crazy. only I could find it, but that's too much work. Everyone's really hyping this film up, though. But, dang. It's crazy. So my sister's boyfriend, he's actually going to watch this movie in theaters. He said, "About your tag along." I was like, "Sure, why not?" I'm just waiting for him to hook me up. I caught up to it in Boruto, so I'm basically waiting each week for both. Dang, that's good. I'm caught up to both of them, but man, One Piece has so many characters, but my favorite character of One Piece, I have no idea. I feel like as of now for One Piece, I don't have a favorite character yet. Because I feel like One Piece has so many characters. One Piece does have a thing where, well, I don't want to, I'm nitpicking then, but when it comes to shonen anime, there's very few that I think bro, our cinema dry as even though it's a 5-star cinema. How's it dry if it's a 5-star cinema? Whoa. Can you explain that to me? Like, do you mean there's no one there in the theaters? What movies do they have? It can't be that bad now. Come on. That sounds way too funny, man. Oh my goodness, I'm laughing. A dry theater that's a 5-star. No. That is hilarious, yo. What else is there? I mean, the movies, they put on kind of mid, apart of 1 and 2. I'm just stupid. They're mid? They just need... your theater just need better movies then, for certain. Not much of good movies lately, honestly. What movies have I seen recently? I haven't seen much of any recent movies. But I'm still waiting, though, for something that's actually worth watching. One movie. That reminds me. One Piece live action. The Netflix live action adaptation. I swear, man. I got a feeling this live action will not live up. It's probably just me. Like, every single live action adaptation that has been hyped for an anime, like anime adaptation, has not been good in my opinion. All but like one, Rurouni Kenshin. Oops. This is the #1, in my opinion, best live action adaptation of any anime I've ever seen. On my friend's 17th birthday, we watched the Bell film. This is the first time I've seen and known that an anime type of movie is in our cinema. Didn't expect that at all, since this is like the first time. Man, that's crazy. First time, man. Congrats, I guess. I mean, I can't say much, yo. But going out, man, is crazy. I need to go out more too. I've been spending way too much time in quarantine. But you gotta be safe, man. Especially the like, what was it? AnimeCon in California or something? Really wanted to go, but I couldn't. Still, live actions, this is probably the best. Change my mind. You can't change my mind on this. This is solid. I mean, we over here in the Fort Mill. Oh, man. But once quarantine is over, I'm going to be out and about. Doing what I should be doing. Chilling and doing a bunch of stuff. Just watch, guys. I'm gonna once quarantine is over, I'm really gonna be doing more tarantula work, more work with spiders. I'm gonna be broke, by the way. I don't get paid good enough. What was the other live action? I can't think of. Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah. Well, this is not really a live action adaptation, but well, in a way it is. This is actually a really good movie, and it was based off a manga, but I wouldn't really consider this a live action anime adaptation. Some people consider it that as so. I personally don't. It seems more like an action flick, but this is a heck of a good movie, though. I'm not even gonna lie, and it's an interesting movie as well. Love Tom Cruise though, but man, there's not really much. I never been out as ever, but this year we got school. Hey, vacation to another country. I gotta say, going to another country is a culture shock. I tell you that. Anytime you go to a new country, is the one thing I recommend is learning the gestures. Understanding the gestures and their stuff, it will really help. Because going here's my advice. If you're going to another country, set zero expectations. Because I feel like if you set expectations, whether they're low or high, you're gonna be surprised in some sort of way. Oh man, but there's one country I would really like to visit, that'd be Japan. But that's really just about it. Every other country I'm going to, I'm just going there just to hunt for some spiders. Probably go capture some spiders and whatnot. It'll be cool though. What else is there today? Oh man. Burger. Okay, I can't wait to visit Burger King, Starbucks, and all. I'm gonna be honest, man. Burger King is like the least. Burger King is overhyped. It's not really that good in my opinion. Starbucks is decent, but it's very expensive. But that's coffee for you. Coffee is always expensive, I'll tell you that. I personally am not a big fan of Burger King, but I can understand the appeal. I'm gonna try everything I see. Trust. Well, you do you, man. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. I don't really have a favorite fast food. I just eat whatever, I guess. But I eat healthy now, though. Not to mention, I gotta train too, so I train 3 to 4 days a week. And cardio exercises, I do that about 5 times a week. So I can't really eat junk food as I normally would like to, because it really isn't good for my diet. And yes, I do work out. I work out quite a bit actually. Man, but it's crazy, yo. If there's one thing you should do in another country, it's to check out the gyms. I'm just kidding. A workout gym. Do. Huh. Okay, I need to X that out. If there's one place I recommend you trying out without a doubt, if it is at the country you're at, Five Guys. This right here, Five Guys, in my opinion, is like I genuinely feel like an anime character, bro. My whole school applications be smoking and drinking, and you see me over here not doing either. Just drinking some cola, shaking my head. Weird or what? Nope, you're actually the normal guy. You're normal, trust me. I don't recommend drinking or smoking. Well, you can drink if it's a special occasion, but I really would not drink unless it comes down to being like a special occasion. That's just personally me, but if someone tries to offer me a drink, I personally will not drink because I try not to because it ruins my diet. I'm healthy, like I have like an anime muscular body kind of ish. Anime muscular arm. That'd be funny, but yeah, I don't. You're actually the normal person. You do you, man. I personally don't recommend anyone drinking and smoking because that's not really good for your health long term. I mean, drinking on an occasion is fine, but I personally would not ever drink. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I do drink, but I drink out of the occasion. It has to be something like a special event or like or somebody's wedding or something. I would drink like there. But in terms of just in general, no, I don't. Kumo. But yeah, the reason why I train is because I gotta stay fit. Here's my website, by the way. Yeah, but I had to be fit because of two reasons. One, I had to do my dancing stuff. And second is because of my spider work. It is by far, it's pretty labor intensive. So I do got to train my body physically to stay fit. These are all my acolytes, if the page will load, that is. I am the real deal, what people say, but you take that what you will, I guess. What amazing stuff I do. And yeah, but most of my training though focuses on dancing though. This is why I had to train a lot. That's the reason why I got to be healthy. That's why I don't smoke or drink. Bro, I'm good with the field and marriage school friends since we all do not drink. In high school, I don't really hang out with those people. You should hang out with people that don't put like pressure on you because I feel like I don't know why, but you don't need peer pressure to be cool. I feel like people who smoke and whatnot think it's cool, but in reality, it's just bad for your health and it just makes your life miserable. I need to actually update my website here. But yeah, you want to know what I do a lot of my physical training for is just this, honestly. Dancing and my tarantula work. I need to leave a link, actually, to this website. Hold up. Let's see if I can do that. Let me link my website. Why does it keep doing that? Hold up. There it goes. I do go to the gym 3 times a week though when I can. That's great, actually. I've been training for like, how many years have I been training? I don't look like I'm not muscular by any means. But I've been training for a few years now. A long while since I've been training. But these are all my dance styles I practice though. I would like to train less if possible, but mentally I can't because it's not that I get pressure to, but it's the fact that I feel like I have to train because there's no way of getting this through. It's kind of like what was that? Man, I would really like to show you my dance videos here, but I can't because the music would get copyrighted without a doubt. But goddamn, do I? By the way, I'm not doing dance instructions at the moment. My dance classes is over for this year. So if you want me to train anyone in dancing, then it's already passed. Maybe next year. I trained to swim for 10 years, but I have a dream of practicing martial arts. I suggest just go for it. Because I think the worst thing to do is to wait. Anime motivated me too much. That's funny. My dad actually knows martial arts. It's kind of crazy. I remember, so this was way before I was born, but my dad actually stopped him mugging one time. It's kind of funny. Was it like two Vietnamese guys trying to rob my mom and my dad or something? And my dad fended them both off. It was just so strange. My dad was an alpha male, by the way, in his prime, that was. It's funny because my uncles, they tell stories about it always. About how my dad fended them off. My dad was a true alpha male. It was just crazy. How many people do I have for my dancing classes? So, this year, I just trained the kids. Sad. It's kind of funny, right? A lot of it was online this year because... The pandemic. It kind of pushed back, so everything was online. I don't really know the exact number, but I'd say maybe 8 to around 14-ish students. And that's how much I have for this year. And normally my dance lessons, it was about 2 months this year. So late May through early August. So it ended just recently, actually. In terms of my dancing, I'm a individualist specialist. Oh, excuse me. Basically, I help individuals develop their own freestyle. It's kind of, I think the best way to explain how I dance, I mean, not how I dance, but how I teach dancing, it's kind of like martial arts, kind of. Every dojo has a different master and a different way of teaching. But that's my dance history for you. Next year, I don't know if I will teach. It's just a matter of how I feel like it, honestly, and if I have time. If you become a good dancer, it'll be easier to attract a girl. That's actually kind of that's kind of wrong, to be honest, but I know I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I've been dancing for over 10 years now. I have dabbled into different styles of dancing. And I have been trained. My first teachers in dancing was 5 women. And I have to say, if you're dancing for a girl, it most likely won't work. It really just comes down to your self-confidence. That's all I can say. As a grown man as I am, that's really all I can offer. I feel like and trust me, I'm a pretty good dancer. I'm not even gonna flex. Because like you will be so surprised at how good I can be at my prime. But not anymore though. I don't really dance as good as I do now because I was good for my time, put it that way. But 10 years, man, of dancing goes a long way. Where is the... I'm trying to look for some articles here that I've missed. But if you want to become a good dancer, my advice is to just start dancing. I feel like people think that they need to be disciplined in a certain style or genre, but in reality, All you need is just you need that feeling. Once you feel it, it comes easy. Like you can be the best dancer in the world, but if you don't have the passion for it, you won't get too far. I'm trying to find some articles that I missed because there was so many good like articles. But yeah, that's the story about me though. When I first started, I was trained by 5 women. And you think I'll be getting girls? No. Man, it was so rough on me. I cried. I'll never forget. I'd actually cried. You're good at dancing. Do the torture dance right now. It doesn't come. That's the funny thing. People think that you're a good dancer, you can do any single dance, but it doesn't work like that. You have to practice. But yeah, I've been dancing for about 10 years now. I dabble into about 6 to 10 different styles and genres. What else? I was a street dancer, street performer, and for a little bit I competed it, but not too long. And then I retired, and now I'm a dance instructor. I don't know if you'll consider that a good dancing career and whatnot, but the torture dance, I love the torture dance, but I never really learned it because it feels more like a meme dance than an actual dance. like maybe I can learn it, but I don't know. Torture dance. So Marco, IDK is talking about the JoJo Part 5 torture dance. Is it's really a meme. It's more of a meme, but it's such a unique dance. It's pretty funny, I'll tell you that. But I can't find the articles I was looking for though. But the torture dance, no, I can't actually do it because I haven't learned it yet. We talked about this. Well, I talked about that, but I can't find what I'm looking for. But yeah, the styles I've learned was Crump was like, this was basically my first dance style I've learned actually. Crump. This is like the most aggressive style ever. It went from crumping and then a little bit of popping. I learned a little bit of this, popping and whatnot. But after popping, it's kind of, everything just kind of muddled in. I don't remember what I learned afterwards. I know I learned grooving. I learned a little bit of grooving from the ladies. I'll never forget. It was pretty cheesy. Then I learned a bit of jazz. Do the moonwalk. I used to do the moonwalk actually. It's funny because moonwalking was easier than gliding. I still cannot glide till this day because I haven't practiced it. But moonwalking I can do a bit of. But not on carpet though. I'm not that experienced on carpet. And then after, what else? Jazz groove, sea walk. My brothers actually did sea walking or crip walking. And then there was Chicago, and then I learned a bit of Chicago footwork. I learned a little bit of it, but I never really utilized footwork dancing because it didn't fit me personally, or my character. But after this, I actually practiced fancy footwork. Well, they don't have any images of that style, but oh, there it goes. Well, after fancy footwork, I learned animation. Well, they don't have animation, and then I learned a bit of robot. Well, if they have robot dancing, that is, they don't have any sort of dancing that I did. And then I learned tutting. Tutting was the easiest dance style to do. Like, anyone can do tutting. You don't even need to be good at it. Like, what is your dream job? I'll be honest, people think that dancing is my dream job, and it's not. I don't really have a dream job, honestly, at the moment. I love my Tarantula work. I love what I do as the Kumo Sensei. And I do love dancing. I love voice acting. I love arts and crafts. I love a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I don't really have a dream job at the moment. But one thing I would really like to do, though, is to complete my Overlord made plushies that I make. How many shoes did you change until you learned to moonwalk? I don't remember how many shoes I went through, but the best way to explain how moonwalking works is not really. There are two things that really counts: how you move your feet and how you distribute your weight. I'll tell you this though, leaning forward does not help. I think when you do a moonwalk, you should try to have a straight posture and just kind of go back slowly at it. That's the best way I can explain. I can do moonwalk on concrete to an extent, but it really comes and goes. Like 70% of the time when I hit a moonwalk on concrete, I'll actually get it. 30% of the time, I'll actually fail. It really depends on the concrete and how I'm feeling that day. Like, dancing is something that it really comes and goes for me. Like, hold up. So honestly, it really just depends on how I'm feeling. So that's the thing about dancing. People think it's technique. There is technique behind it, but honestly, the one thing that you really need is the passion. If you feel it, it will come naturally. I'm not even kidding when I say it comes naturally. But one of my dream jobs is to become a dance instructor, like an actual dance instructor, instead of becoming an on and off one. Another one that I do like, another dream of mine, is to be a voice actor. But I just do that for fun now. Another one is becoming a true Tarantula master, one that's acknowledged. That might happen someday. Good movement. I get that 11 out of 10. Actually, you get that 11 out of 10? That was barely a warm-up. I'm not even sweating. I have so many dance videos, but I can't post them on YouTube because all the music is copyrighted. It's copyright material. YouTube will actually take down those videos in an instant. And I can't post them on my website either because a lot of those music will get my website taken down. So I can't. I have over 200 over 100 something dance videos, but I only posted 7 of them, maybe 8, because I can't just show you guys. It will really just get taken down. But another dream of mine is to actually complete my plushie collection. Dude, he used 1% of his dance power. It's more like 5%. 5%. No, but for real, you can actually learn to dance pretty easily. I think for life, wishing in one life. Yep, that's the best way to explain it, Marco. I don't really. Some people think that I have my inspirations of dancing from anime, and that's not true at all. What you need to learn about dancing is that I don't know how to explain it. This might hurt some people's feelings, but I think YouTube is one of the best and worst ways to learn how to dance. And let me explain. Every individual will have a different outcome using a YouTube video of how to dance. And that's just the best way I can explain it. Because a lot of people don't consider their height, their weight, and their body style. That's why two people can do the exact same move, but one person will look better than the other. It's just the way it is. So you kind of have to adjust whatever you're learning to suit you as an individual. But man, tutting is by far the easiest dance anyone can do. Like, I can't think of one person who don't know how to tut. Do, 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 do. I think the best thing you need to understand about tutting, though, hands. Like, life is long. You can complete as many wishes if you get rid of laziness. Kind of true, but you can only do so much in one lifetime, man. Oops. Arts and crafts. Homemade anime plushies. Ooh, excuse me. This is one of my hobbies too, guys. This is my guilty pleasure hobby. I know that this is supposed to be for girls, but I love making my own plushies. Anyone? God dang. This is such a drastic change from me liking dancing to another one of my hobbies. If only I was that good. I still need to show you my Lupus Regina. I have not even started it on it yet. Hold up. Let me show you a Lupus Regina real quick. Lupus Regina. I really gotta get started on this. Hold up. Ugh. Oh, I'm back. This right here, guys. This right here is Lupus Regina. It's been so many months and I still have not actually completed this yet. And the reason why is because I don't have time. But this is one of my guilty pleasures. I make plushies. Now I have completed some of her sisters though. Hold up. The sisters here. So I need a better picture than that. Come on now. Okay, this one would do for now, I guess. So I have completed only these two here. Solution, this blonde one here, and then Intoma, the bug chick here. That's the only two I've actually completed. I need to show you those two. Hold up. Okay, now here's the comparisons. This is Intoma right now, guys. My Intoma, that is. Okay, so this is Intoma, the bug chick whatsoever. Okay, looks pretty legit. And then this one here is Solution. And man, are these... Yes, this is my guilty pleasure. Deal with it. I'm pretty good. Yep. But I still need to complete the rest of the sisters. But I just don't have time. Because I have so much on my hands. There's a lot I do in my life right now. But let me put these up. Ugh. Man, I've been gone for a little bit. That took a while. That took longer than I expected. Well, man, I need to complete my plushie collection. I still got to make them. But the only downside is that it just takes up a lot of time. Not to mention, like, there's a lot I gotta do, man. Don't get me wrong, I upload daily on YouTube. But I do that at the same time and at the same expense of doing my Kumo Sensei work. And tomorrow I'm going to be dead. Like, there's going to be so much work tomorrow. If anything, I need a break. But don't worry, guys. As long as I'm alive, I'm going to keep doing as much as I can. Not until I actually... an interesting person. I am... everybody says that. I remember I used to get bullied because people always considered me an anime character. It was crazy, man. Besides, I'm a disposable son anyways. There are other... will be waiting. Yeah. Well, my family don't need me, I'll tell you that. Besides, there are still 8 brothers ahead of me. And since there are 8 brothers, I'm not really a needed son anyways. That's why I just try to live out my life now because... oh boy, parents, right? They just want a perfect child, but it doesn't really work like that, honestly. I need to update my website. My website is pure garbage. Oh, trust me, man. I'm a real anime character. You wouldn't believe how anime my life is. I'm the 8th child of 16 children. So, honestly, at this point, I really don't care what happens to me. If I disappear one day, I'll have the rest of the 15 siblings replace me. That's why I just kind of enjoy my life now as it is. Enjoy it for what it is, not for what people set expectations of you for. Man, you don't have siblings? Oh, that's great, because it'll save you the trouble. Trust me, when you have siblings, having siblings can be a plus, but also a negative. Everyone's... Oh, there's a dog. That's hard. It doesn't really matter, honestly. But, when you have siblings, though, everybody's going to compare you to whoever is the best of your siblings. And sadly, I'm pretty much at the bottom. Like, literal bottom. It's kind of... I kind of get annoyed by it, but you just kind of have to learn to live with it. It sucks because I'm the middle kid, so... Macy Johnson? Really? Wow, I haven't heard that one in a while. Out of about 30 animes I watched, I've never seen one in dub. Watching dub anime... Man, that is crazy, man. I love voice acting. I'm not even gonna lie. Watching English dub is kind of difficult, to be honest. You just kind of had to learn to love it. Do I watch anime in dub? No. Most of the times I will not. If there's an English sub, I'm watching an English sub. But the reason why I support English dub voice actors is because I really do want to be a voice actor at some point. Even though it will never happen, honestly. It is just something I admire. People hate English. I think English dubs have gotten so much better over time. but they're not at the same level as Japanese voice actors yet, but they're getting there. There's a lot of good voice actors out there. The only thing I think is good is Dragon Ball. Well, that's actually really true. Like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, yeah, the English dub is amazing. Vic, man, I think he voices Goku. Really great. So Macy Johnson as Yuri and Natalie Sistine as Lilith. That is interesting. Macy Ann Johnson. She's so young too. October 1999. There are so many. The problem I have about voice acting nowadays is that there's so many voice actors that at this point it's really hard to stand out. Because back then there wasn't really much competition within the voice acting community. Now there's too many voice actors. It's like everybody wants to be a voice actor. So that's the reason why I kind of panned away from it a bit. Is because there's too many English voice actors nowadays. And trust me, to be if you want to be a voice actor, you have to be best of the best. Like, it is baffling how hard it is. Like, you can audition for anything and you will pretty much never hear it back. I'm speaking from experience, obviously. Trust me, I even tried to audition for some some indie projects, like just some random voiceover for visual novels. I submitted like 20 something of them, and not one replied back. It is very difficult to succeed in voice acting. So now I just do voice acting for fun. Like Kumo. There it goes. I still do post voice acting stuff, but I do that on my own YouTube page now. The Kumo Sensei VA, which is basically my other, my other YouTube channel. But my advice is this: anyone can be a voice actor. Anyone. You, me, anyone. The problem becomes if you want to do it as a profession. That is where the real challenge lies. I'm not going to say you won't make it, but what I am trying to tell you is that it is extremely difficult and you may not get anywhere. It's really a risk. But if you enjoy what you do, then I always recommend go for it. Kumo as Japanese anime VA. That would never happen. Not in a million years. But I wish. God, that'd be so funny. I think I personally will freak out if I ever got a voice acting role, because I still haven't got one yet. But yeah, this is my other channel, the Kumo Sensei VA. There's a link to this channel down below, but here's why I do my other voice acting stuff. I just do this for fun, obviously. But goddamn, if there's the one franchise, the game franchise that everybody voice acts in, can he surpass Dio? Probably, I don't know. Fire Emblem. This is like Fire Emblem, man. For those who don't know, this is like the game where every voice actor is in. This is just my personal biased take, obviously, but if you have a voice role in Fire Emblem, you made it, in my opinion. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are. This is the go-to franchise for voice acting, in my opinion. I remember a very, very, very long time ago, when I first started, there was a small group of 8 of us. Me included would be 9, but the 8 of us, we we always talk about what's the best franchise or what's the best place to get a voice role for a profession. He was a professional, that is, quote unquote. And we said Fire Emblem. Well, they said Fire Emblem. I just kind of went along with it because I was still new to voice acting. But the way they viewed it was, if you got a voice role in Fire Emblem, you literally made it as a voice actor. I don't think that's true to most people, but to me, I still hold that. I have dreams. Wow, that hurts to say. That really hurts. Oh, I do miss them though. I won't lie. Kind of, it's reality. It's sad because dreams don't come true for everyone. And sometimes you just gotta accept it. It's the fact that no matter how hard you work or how much you want it, it's, not everyone's dreams will come true. It's just the way it is. And it kind of hurts. But I miss them though. I won't lie, but man, that goes a long way. We used to do voice acting. The 8 of us, or 9, you include me. It's just like the 9 of us. When the 9 of us was together, we will always make dumb voice acting videos on YouTube, and we will actually we will post it on YouTube and whatnot. But the honest truth was that a lot of them, well, the 8 of them, their careers in voice acting, it didn't go anywhere. And it hurts because the videos we made, YouTube took them all down. For some reason, YouTube considered our content that we made back then. This was a very long time ago. This was before the Kumo Sensei channel and all my other stuff. YouTube took it down, and the reason why was because it was considered reused material. Like, what? It hurts too, man. Like, it just really hurts, man. Yeah, that's what we did though. Doing parody VA can be very funny. Yeah, we did a lot of parody stuff. It was fun, but it's just sad. And then eventually it got to the point where, like, oh wow, my internet is really crashing. What the heck? Wow, my internet is garbage. What is going on? Whoa. Whoa. My internet. Why is it acting really bad? Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. I need to fix this real quick. What is going on with my internet? It is an absolute nightmare. What the heck? Guys, why is my internet acting up like this? Okay, why is my internet? Whoa. My internet is acting up, guys. Hold up. I might have to call in a little bit because my internet is acting really goofy. Okay, now it's acting somewhat normal. But anyhow, though, back to voice acting, though. I honestly, you know, I don't wish to be I don't wish to become a professional voice actor, but I really do wish that one day I can voice in something. Like, if I get voiced in something someday, I think my dream is already completed. I don't have a strong desire to actually pursue. I don't have a strong desire to pursue voice acting as much as I do now. And the reason why is because it's just me alone at this point. Like, when it was the 9 of us, I felt like I can do anything, but someday. But man, my internet is pure garbage. I guess I'm gonna call it here. But thanks guys for watching though. Anyhow though, please feel free to check out my website. There's a link to that in the description. If you want to know what the stuff that I do, such as my photography, voice acting, dancing, and my tarantula breeding projects, I highly suggest y'all go check it out though. It's pretty interesting. And feel free to check out my other YouTube stuff. You can check those out, such as my Kumo Sensei, where I do my spider work, and my voice acting channel, which I do voice acting there, that I post once a week. I try to at least. And maybe I should hit up some dance moves for you though. Before I go, let me teach you a little bit. So, what is the secret? Let me take this off. The secret, guys. Flat hands. See ya. And yeah, take care. And if you have dreams, just start. Like, don't wait, just start. And that's really about it. See ya. And yeah, relax.